In this video, we are diving into a crucial aspect of personal finance, building a solid financial foundation through an emergency fund. This topic is incredibly important because it acts as a safety net during unexpected situations, providing a sense of financial security and peace of mind. And who better to guide us through this than Dave Ramsey, a renowned expert in the field of financial planning. His insights and strategies have helped countless individuals take control of their finances, and today we'll be delving into his secret to creating a robust financial base. So, let's get started on our journey to financial stability. Understanding the emergency fund. An emergency fund is like your financial safety cushion. It's a pile of money you save up for unexpected things in life, like medical bills, car repairs, or losing your job. This fund is super important because it keeps you from going into big debt or stressing out when life throws curveballs your way. Think of it as your money superhero, ready to rescue you when you need it the most. Dave Ramsey's perspective. Dave Ramsey is all about financial wisdom, and he thinks emergency funds are a big deal. To him, they're like the foundation of a strong financial house. Dave says you should save up to at least 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses in your emergency fund. That might sound like a lot, but it's like having a financial shield. When life storms hit, your emergency fund can keep you safe and dry. Dave's philosophy is all about staying debt-free and in control of your money, and having a well-stocked emergency fund is a big part of that. So, it's a key ingredient in his recipe for financial success. The importance of an emergency fund. Imagine your life as a tightrope walk, and your emergency fund is the net waiting to catch you if you stumble. That's how it provides financial security. When unexpected stuff happens, like a sudden medical bill or your car breaking down, you can use your emergency fund to cover those expenses without breaking a sweat. It's like having a safety net that keeps you from falling into a financial abyss, giving you peace of mind, knowing you can handle life's surprises. Here's the deal. Without an emergency fund, people often turn to credit cards or loans when life throws them a curveball. But these loans come with interest and can trap you in a never-ending cycle of debt. An emergency fund is your superhero cape against this. When you have that money saved up, you won't need to rely on credit cards or loans to cover unexpected expenses. That means you can steer clear of debt and its money-eating interest rates, putting you in a much better financial position. Let's face it, money worries can keep you up at night, but having an emergency fund can change that. It's like having a financial security blanket. When you know you've got money set aside for emergencies, you can sleep better at night. That's because you won't need to stress about how you'll handle unexpected bills or tough times. It's like a deep breath of financial relief. So, having an emergency fund isn't just about money. It's about having peace of mind and less anxiety about your financial future. Building your emergency fund. So, you want to build an emergency fund. Dave Ramsey suggests aiming for a fund that covers 3 to 6 months of your living expenses. But remember, everyone's financial situation is unique. To figure out your specific goal, consider things like your monthly bills, family size, and job stability. A good rule of thumb is to start with a smaller goal, like $1,000, and work your way up from there as you gain financial traction. Budgeting is like your roadmap to financial success, and it plays a big role in building your emergency fund. Start by listing all your monthly expenses, from rent to groceries. Then, subtract those expenses from your income. The money left over is what you can save for your emergency fund. To stick to your budget, try keeping a spending journal, using apps to track expenses, or even considering the envelope method for certain categories of spending. Want to supercharge your emergency fund? Cut down on unnecessary spending. Look for those little luxuries you can live without and redirect that money into your fund. Dave Ramsey calls this the beans and rice approach, which means cutting back on non-essential spending for a while to reach your financial goals faster. Cancel unused subscriptions, dine out less, and find creative ways to save more. Every penny counts. Sometimes, the fastest way to beef up your emergency fund is by making more money. You can do this by exploring side hustles, freelance gigs, or seeking out a higher-paying job. Consider your skills and interests. There are plenty of opportunities out there to earn extra cash that can supercharge your fund's growth. Saving money can be as simple as setting it and forgetting it. Automate your contributions to your emergency fund by scheduling regular transfers from your checking account to your savings account. This way, you won't be tempted to spend that money elsewhere, and your fund will grow consistently. Plus, it's a stress-free way to make sure you're always putting money aside for those rainy days. Where to keep your emergency fund? Your emergency fund needs to be like your financial superhero, ready to swoop in when you need it. That's why it should be easily accessible. Dave Ramsey recommends stashing your emergency fund in a simple savings account at your regular bank. This way, you can quickly get your hands on the cash if an unexpected expense pops up. While it might not earn you a ton of interest, it's all about having peace of mind, knowing your money is just a few clicks away when you need it most. Imagine if you mixed your everyday spending money with your emergency fund. It'll be like trying to find a needle in a haystack when you need it urgently. That's why it's super important to keep your emergency fund separate from your regular accounts. When you do this, you can clearly see how much you have saved up for emergencies, and you won't accidentally spend it on non-emergencies. So, remember, separate accounts equal financial clarity and security. If you want your emergency fund to earn a bit more interest without compromising accessibility, you might want to consider alternatives like a money market account or a high-yield savings account. These accounts often offer slightly higher interest rates compared to regular savings accounts. While the difference might not be massive, every bit helps when it comes to growing your emergency fund over time. Just ensure that the account you choose still allows for easy access to your money when you need it urgently. Maintaining and replenishing your emergency fund. It's easy to see a well-padded emergency fund and think of it as a quick solution to non-emergencies. Common temptations include using it for vacations, impulse purchases, or upgrading your gadgets. To stay on track, create a mental barrier between your emergency fund and everyday spending. One effective strategy is to label your fund clearly as emergency only. Additionally, remind yourself of the financial stress you're protecting yourself from by keeping it intact. Delaying gratification and sticking to your budget can help you resist the urge to dip into your fund for non-essential expenses. Life can throw curveballs, and there may come a time when you need to dip into your emergency fund for a genuine emergency, like medical bills or a home repair. When this happens, don't panic. Instead, focus on replenishing your fund as soon as you can. Make a plan to allocate a portion of your future income specifically to rebuild the fund. Prioritize this goal to ensure that your financial safety net is always ready for the next unexpected challenge. Remember, rebuilding may take time, but with dedication, you will get there. Your financial situation isn't static, and neither should your emergency fund be. Schedule regular check-ins, like once a quarter or semi-annually, to review and adjust your fund. Life changes, such as a new job, family addition, or increased expenses, can impact your financial needs. During these check-ins, assess whether your fund still aligns with your current circumstances and adjust your savings goals accordingly. By keeping your emergency fund in sync with your life, you'll ensure it remains a reliable safety net throughout your financial journey. In conclusion, building and maintaining an emergency fund is a fundamental pillar of financial stability. It's your shield against life's unexpected twists and turns, and it empowers you to navigate challenges without resorting to debt. So, I encourage you, our valued viewers, to take action today. Start working on your emergency fund right away. It may take time, but each step you take brings you closer to financial security and peace of mind. Remember, it's not just about money, it's about securing your financial future. Thank you for joining us, and we wish you all the success on your journey to financial wellness. Before we wrap this up, I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to all of you for watching the video. Your commitment to improving your financial well-being is commendable, and I am thrilled we could explore this crucial topic together. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel, liking the video, and sharing it with friends and family. By doing so, you will help us reach more individuals on their financial journeys. As we conclude, remember that financial preparedness through an emergency fund isn't just a suggestion. It's a vital step towards securing your financial future. So, take the lessons you've learned today and put them into action. Start building your emergency fund. Stay committed to your financial goals and enjoy the peace of mind that comes with knowing you're ready for whatever life throws your way. Thank you for joining us, and here's to your financial success.